Hey, it's Ernest from TripAstute. In this video, I wanted to do a quick review on a small product that actually solves an issue that I was having with my sunglasses. They're called WedGees and are an inexpensive but effective way to keep your glasses from slipping off your nose. As you all know, I'm trying to be more careful when it comes to my sun exposure after getting sunburned on a couple of trips this past year. In a previous video, I talked about two hats that I wear when traveling and being outdoors. Today, I want to share a product that solved an issue of mine that was driving me nuts, especially when doing active things like hiking. But first, before we get started, if this is your first time here, I want to welcome you to our channel. TripAstute is a travel channel that is focused on sharing ways to make travel easier, affordable, and more enjoyable. Traveling can be stressful and expensive, so we're looking for ways to help you maximize your experience through travel tips, points and miles, and innovative gear. If that sounds interesting to you, please consider subscribing. One of my biggest annoyances has been my sunglasses sliding off my face when I get sweaty. This is particularly an issue when I'm hiking or doing anything active outside. I tried using another pair of sunglasses that were lighter. It was slightly better, but I still had to keep readjusting the glasses every couple of minutes. Plus, I just really prefer the tint and clarity from my pair of Maui Jim sunglasses, so I wanted to find a way to wear them when exploring the outdoors. Fiona and I were thinking that perhaps we should try and get a pair of running sunglasses, but then I thought I'd just look around Amazon for any solutions. I had tried the sticky nose pads in the past, and while they worked, they would soak up a lot of sweat and end up falling off at the worst possible times. Also, they tended to shift the lenses higher, which never felt quite right to me, but I was determined to find a better solution. I came across a product called WedGees, which looked interesting and had great reviews. For less than $6, I got two pairs off Amazon. Apparently, they've been around for a long time. The website has a cheesy TV infomercial, which would normally turn me off, but I have to say, after trying them out, they really work well. WedGees are basically rubber blocks that you can add near the tip of your sunglass arms. They add a bit more friction to the side of your head while keeping your glasses nice and secure. Even when doing strenuous hikes and being covered in sweat, I've noticed that my sunglasses stay in place. They've honestly worked better than I expected. Also, I like that they're fairly low profile. Mine tend to sit right behind my ears, so you can't really tell that I'm wearing them unless you look carefully from behind. Not that I'm trying to be vain, but I like solutions that don't distract from the product. It's like putting your phone in a case. It can really change the look and feel of your phone. The same is true with your sunglasses. The WedGees can be used with regular glasses as well. They have two holes which allow you to fit any size frame arm through the hole. Once you get the arm through the hole, you simply slide them to the right location. You'll have to adjust it a few times until you find how tight or loose you want them, but it's really easy. The WedGees stay in place too. They're tight enough to hold their position, but not too tight that you can't adjust them if necessary. Other than the goofy name, I can't think of any drawbacks to this product. They're super easy to put on and off, and honestly, I keep them on most times since they're so convenient. They are a bit noticeable when I first put on my sunglasses, but I don't think I even think about them once I start moving around. For less than $6 for two pairs, I think these are definitely a steal. If you're someone who struggles with this issue and doesn't want to have to buy an ultralight pair of running sunglasses, then it's definitely worth checking out. I was ready to buy another pair of sunglasses just for running and hiking, but now I can use my favorite Maui Jim sunglasses, which not only have polarized lenses, but also are made from super thin glass, so the optics are absolutely incredible. Even though they are heavier, I can now use them as my active sunglasses as well. Do you struggle with your glasses or sunglasses sliding off your face? I know there are several other solutions out there, so let me know if you found one that works well too. I've included Amazon links to the product featured in this video description. TripAstute does get a percentage if you use our link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but it helps us to continue building content for this channel. If you enjoyed this video or found it useful, please give us a thumbs up and consider sharing our video with others who might benefit or enjoy our content. Until next time, travel safe and travel smart.